Hi, I'm Elsa Touche. I'm here with Trish TV and Julie, the founder of GoldieLox, who's my real-life neighbor. We just met, but we live about half a block from each other. Julie, tell us about GoldieLox.
GoldieLox is a plant-based food company. We make plant-based versions of classic comfort foods, all made from plants. Vegan cookies, I make vegan lox, I make vegan tuna salad, all kinds of comfort foods made from plants.
That's really exciting. As a vegan, sometimes finding delicious cookies isn't the easiest thing to do. And now you're gonna show me a recipe for making not only a vegan cookie, but a cookie you've dubbed the gayest cookie ever. Darling, tell us why it's the gayest cookie ever.
Well, this cookie is not only made in San Francisco, it's completely vegan.
That's pretty gay.
It is completely gluten-free.
That's so gay.
It is covered in rainbow sprinkles.
Wow.
And it is delicious.
I bet it loves iced coffee and walks really fast. So chickpeas, I always have some on hand because homemade hummus is so much better than store-bought hummus, and it's so easy to make. Like, why buy it from the store?
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear that because if you know how to make hummus, this recipe is going to be really easy for you. We're basically making sweet hummus here. So let's take the top off, and we're going to first add the chickpeas.
Add the chickpeas.
Just pour them all in there. Excellent. The next thing, we're going to add both the sugar, so the brown sugar and the white sugar. Yeah. And so we're pretty much going to blend it up and make it into a paste. The sugar really like liquefies the chickpeas.
What should I look for when it's done?
A lot of the chickpeas are broken down.
Okay.
That's kind of when we know. But we're gonna blend it again, so if you have some chunks left over, it's okay. So now we're gonna pop this lid off here.
Okay.
So pull it off. And we are going to add the nut butters.
So here comes the nut butter, and the nut butter pours really slowly. So
and you can
here's
use this
a
if
spatula.
you like. Yeah.
Yum.
Again, that's peanut butter and almond butter. A half a cup of that.
So any kind of nut butter, whatever you've got
What's
in
your favorite kind of nut
butter? You know, almond is
Yeah.
good, and I love cashew.
Yeah.
All the nut butters. I have never met a nut I didn't like, Julie.
Let's add in the vanilla. Just pour that all in there, a tablespoon or so.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do low again for maybe 30 more seconds until it's all combined.
Amazing. It's already looking really good. Would this taste good if I ate some right now?
Definitely.
Probably. Yeah. Is this recipe something that you've had for a while, that you've developed on your own, or where'd you get this recipe from?
So the original recipe was actually from my very good friend Marguerite.
Oh, okay.
And she made one version of it, and then I adapted it. It was really inspired by her.
Right, so
Yes.
it's an ever-evolving recipe, and it's finally evolved to the highest plane, gay.
So we're gonna take the dough now out of the food processor and put it into this bowl so we can add the chocolate chips and start to make it. So use this and just scoop all of it out as much as you can into that bowl. So the last step is we're gonna add the chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
Just pour them in there.
And this is...
That's a cup of chocolate chips.
A cup of chocolate
But if you
chips.
like more, no one ever was upset by more than a cup of chocolate chips. So have you ever made cookies before?
I'm not much of a baker because I'm kind of scared of baking because I feel like baking, as opposed to cooking, is like an exact science, and it's like you have to get everything just right or it totally flops.
I actually was a real scientist.
Oh,
and
were you?
I can tell you that baking is not a science. If you put sugar and a carb and some chocolate together, it'll always be good.
All right.
What we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn the oven on to 350. We're getting a pan, either covered in parchment paper or greased aluminum foil.
Okay.
And What I really love, this is my favorite kitchen utensil of all time. It is a mini ice cream scoop.
Yeah, it's somewhere between an ice cream scoop and a melon baller.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give this to you,
Okay.
and basically we're just gonna do a little scoop.
Like a flat scoop like that?
Like a flat scoop, yeah. That's a little bit big, so I would just scrape it on the side.
Okay,
Yep,
like
amazing.
that.
And then just scoop it right on there. Perfect.
How far apart should they be?
You know, they don't really rise that much, so you can put them pretty close together.
Okay, like that?
Yeah. See, isn't it satisfying?
It is satisfying. I
Yeah.
love making things.
Oh yeah, what else do you like to make?
Like I said, coffee,
Coffee.
reservations for dinner. All right,
Okay,
is that
amazing.
enough?
Beautiful.
Yay,
Yes.
they look good already.
So they're all scooped. A little bit of salt like that on each cookie.
Just a little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle. So we're going to put these in the oven for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yes, they take a little bit of a long time because they're very moist.
They're dense,
yes.
right? And there's no rising
There's no
agent.
rising, yes. And we want them to stay together. So about 20 minutes, make sure just to watch the bottom and make sure it's not burned. We don't want any burnt bottoms.
No. No, Julie. No. Gosh, we hang out at the same nude beaches, I guess,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay, so our cookies are ready.
They look so good already.
Delicious. So it's been 20 minutes. They're looking good. Now we want to let them harden because when they come out, they're very soft. So maybe like 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
And until we can actually pick them up and dip them in the chocolate. But we're on our way. So now that our cookies have cooled, we're ready to melt the chocolate and dip them in the sprinkles.
Yum. And so this isn't just any chocolate, right? It's special chocolate that you got online. What's in these things?
They are made of lots of sugar, palm oil, soy lectin, but they taste super good. They're gonna harden really nicely onto our cookies.
All right.
And we're gonna do about a cup of each of those.
Okay. And you melt them in the microwave.
We melt them in the microwave. Yeah, we're gonna do 30 seconds in 2 intervals. So 30
Okay.
seconds stir, 30 seconds stir, and then we'll dip.
That math is just simple enough for me. 30 times 2.
Yeah,
Got it.
these are just about melted. Beautiful.
And do we have to work fast? Will they harden up pretty quickly, or
I would
is
say
it
medium fast.
medium fast?
Yeah,
All
just
right.
be mindful. We are going to dip the cookies, wait just a second for them to harden, and then dip them in our magic sprinkles. So I'm gonna demo it for you.
Yeah,
first,
please
then
demo.
you can
And
do it,
I'll need to see how long this second is, because the second is
Yeah.
different for everybody.
Okay, so we're gonna dip, and then just kind of like judge it off. As soon as it looks like it's kind of like shimmery, we'll just press it in there.
Okay. Right.
And then it's gonna harden in like a minute or so.
That's what he said. So
Yeah.
dip it in.
Dip it in.
Let it zhuzh a little
Let
bit.
it zhuzh.
That's how long,
Okay,
right?
yeah, perfect.
Just that first part of Britney Spears'
Yep.
Toxic.
Oh yeah.
I figured it out.
Okay. Look at that.
Perfect.
So
oh my gosh, so exciting.
Okay, up until now, what has been your favorite vegan recipe?
I found a really good recipe for hard cheese. I also have a recipe for vegan Jello shots. That's my other famous vegan recipe. I'm very, very well known for my vegan Jello shots.
It's like it's so exclusive to not be able to eat Jello.
I know, and Jello shots.
And Jell-O
I mean,
shots,
like
yeah.
it's for some drag queens, it's their main source of calories.
Okay, so we have done our final cookie.
Yay!
And now we're gonna let them harden maybe a minute or two. So we're gonna plate them, and so we can share them all with our friends.
Yay! Yum! We've let them cool and let them harden. Letting things harden is a very important step at many places in this recipe.
Definitely.
These look so delicious, partly because the ugly ones that I made we didn't put on the plate. But they look really, really good.
Let's see, let me make sure they're good too.
That's so good. You know, even without the chocolate and the sprinkles, they're still a really nice, moist cookie.
They're really good dipped in the milk.
You would never know that there was garbanzo beans in this. Like, it just turns into pure, like, protein and moistness, right?
This is pure protein right here.
It's so good.
Yeah.
These are so good for you. This is like health food.
Totally.
I should probably eat all of these for my health.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you, Dr. Julie.
Yeah, no problem. I've never dipped them in milk before.
So good. I'm ruining my lips and I don't care. They're so good. I never eaten drag, and I'm eating these, so they must be good.
Honored.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Julie of GoldieLox. Such a treat. Thank you so much for this recipe. Julie, where can people find out more about GoldieLox?
So you can follow me at GoldieLoxSF on Instagram. And you can also buy some of my products on milkguys.com, which is a vegan grocery store.
Yum.
And you can check out my website at ilovegoldies.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much for this recipe and for the delicious cookies. I'm just going to have one more. And this has been Trish TV. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Trish TV. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, please support us on Flipcause. The link's in the description. Bye.